Hey Austin, I wanted to leave you some feedback on Essay 4, your researched argument. Overall, I think this is a pretty successful essay. You have quality sources that you've integrated pretty well into the paper to support your stance. I think that the sources are pretty well, and your key ideas, really, I should say, are pretty well connected, meaning that I could pivot quite easily between paragraphs with you to understand your line of reasoning. I like the fact that, or I like your counter argument in that you are kind of balancing the idea that phones could actually be used as a solution. And I don't know, it might have been interesting for you to dig in that, to dig into that a little bit more. That, if on the one hand apps are so problematic, why would we look to apps to solve the solution? So that would have been an interesting discussion too. I'll tell you what, the places that I felt a little lost was in your introduction. The organization here bounces around quite a bit. Um, Particularly when up here, you bounce around quite a bit, and you do indeed have a transition here, um, but this claim is so large that I think the reader kind of needs more explanation before presenting the argument itself. Um, and I think this was something that I pointed out to you in your thesis proposal. I can begin to see a solution, but what's not really clear here is really who you're writing toward, right? Or writing for. In other words, who is your audience, right? And I think that if that was indicated more clearly in your introduction, particularly your thesis, that could help your solution and really your conclusion become more pronounced. Because again, you've got a pretty good review of your main ideas, but your final insights, right, your final solution, it's a little scant. So I wish that was developed more. But like I said before, in terms of your discussion of your sources and the way that you've connected them all, it's quite good. Be certain to condense your direct quotations to 4 lines or less, or else you need to put them in block format. I caught a couple of citations. I'm trying to scroll back through here. Yeah, like here, for example, technically this should be in block format, or you could certainly condense it. Um, yeah, but like I said, overall, I think it is effective. There's it feels like your beginning and your ending could use some expansion, but your research is strong, and overall your discussion is strong as well. All right, Austin, thank you.